There's a new drunk driving law in Ohio encouraging judges to order more ignition interlock devices.
The equipment isn't new, but under Annie's law, first-time offenders can now ask to forgo jail time, cut their license suspension in half, and be given unlimited driving privileges.
Danielle Cotterman explains the initiative behind the new law and passes on some advice to those using the equipment to keep it from backfiring.
Where are you guys coming from today?
If you've ever been hit with an OVI, you know what it feels like to blow it. But the punishment may not be as severe as long as you agree to install one of these in your vehicle.
Ready for a test.
Ignition interlocks aren't new, but may be popping up more often. The device is designed to prevent your car from starting unless a passing breathalyzer test is given. A physical barrier aimed to stop a first-time drunk driver from becoming a repeat offender.
It's like a probation officer sitting in the seat. Every time you jump in your car, you have to blow into the device in order for it to start. So your whole world changes.
Rick Zilch with Smart Start Ohio is one of 9 certified companies specializing in ignition interlocks for the state. He explains that once the breathalyzer is passed and the car starts, another test will be required less than 10 minutes down the road, ensuring the one who blew the initial test is indeed the driver.
If you do happen to get one of these devices, there are some things you should know. For instance, a sandwich, mouthwash, even an energy drink could trigger a false positive.
OVI attorney Joe Hada demonstrated with a similar device. Immediately after eating a slice of bread, he blew a .027. A single squirt of hand sanitizer, immediately followed by a test, blew a .043. Both below the legal limit to drive of .08, but still considered a violation since many people under probation are ordered to avoid drugs and alcohol. Attorney Hada says that could mean trouble.
You're facing jail time, and you're facing an extension of your license suspension.
Zilch agrees that many surprising substances can trigger a positive reading.
So what this is our demonstration kit.
In fact, he often helps courts decipher between a true violation and one that may have been contaminated by something else.
To get the false positive, you physically have to have that at a high rate in your mouth. It can happen, but it's very rare.
He says users are given fair warning and told to swish with water before each test. It's still up to the discretion of the judge what privileges they grant to an OVI offender, but mothers against drunk driving are standing in support of more ignition interlocks, saying a simple license suspension isn't enough to keep drunk drivers from hitting the road. With more local news, I'm Danielle Cotterman.
The cost of the ignition interlock devices falls on the offender.
And they're not cheap. Prices vary, but they can run between $75 and $85 a month, plus installation.